run today, I would have had my buck.
Cannoli!
Hey, Tony!
Drop the gun. Bring the
Hey,
cannoli.
Tony! How about another cannoli?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, put that right on
That deer is bigger than you are.
I don't know how I'm gonna move it. This brings back fond memories of yours. Trying to get that thing out of the woods.
Oh, what the heck? He's a little excited.
Cannot believe we're playing cards. He ain't right.
Alright guys, so I got the biggest buck of my life. It's so huge, like he is in awe.
Good job, buddy.
Did you spill that bottle of tanks in here?
Is it stinky?
You're still a little bit ruddy. He ain't no more. His rut days are over.
All right, we'll have to stop at the end of the road. Our packs are up here at the end.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Good. Told Kate this is getting to be a habit here, coming out of here with come out of here last year with that horse of a doe he shot.
Boy, someday I hope I can sit up front with my filled buck tag.
You ain't getting up here until you get a buck. Otherwise, you ride back here with stinker.
That's the kind of smell, though, for as stinky as it is, you only get to smell it once a year,
Yep.
and I love the smell of it.
Enjoy it. This will be $100. $100. That's a children's rate. Next year's going up. Well, you'll be in stall 2 today. Because stall 1 is taken.
Occupied.
Occupied will be for some time. I was going to get you up. You was sitting there sound asleep. I'll let you sleep.
How far away?
He was like 40 yards.
Yeah.
Was you both in the stand?
No, I was down in the compound when
Oh.
he shot. He was in my rifle stand.
Who shot it?
He did.
I thought you said you got it.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I thought you said I got it.
No,
On
Caden.
the phone, you said it was me, I thought. Nice looking at that.
Got into a little bit of a fighting match there on the back end of him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, either that or there's another one, big, heavy one around here.
Yeah.
Just give him a boot in the ass, send him on his way. Get a cameraman from now on.
Well, we got all kinds of work.
Oh boy,
We got a hide in there.
there's work to be done.
There's a hide over there.
Hides are stacking up, meat is stacking up. I've been waiting since the first day of October to get these things out.
One job over there, and one job over here.
There's too many men on need them. Too many men on need them.
The Trout Scout.
Seal only. Right there.
Yep. Close it up. Yep.
Dry. Oh yeah!
Mark and John are going down tonight, and the boys and I are going down tonight as well. I'm gonna have a washing machine delivered on Sunday, but then I'll be back up. I have all the second week off as well. Mark and John will be back up, and we'll see what we can get into the second week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. All right, so let's get out here and get to work. Finished lunch. And this one's Cam's hide. I talked about this a little bit in last year's video, how we tan the hides. It's a pretty easy process. It's just kind of time consuming and tedious, but end result is a nice thing to have. So all I do is once you get the hide off, just spend some time fleshing it out. So you're taking all the meat, the membrane, the tissue as best you can. I mean, you can see, picks it up or not. There's still some, but that's not anything to worry about. So basically, once you get all that stuff off of there, you lay your hide flat on the ground, stretch it out, and then on this one, this is a decent sized buck. I went through 4 cans of non-iodized salt. All right, so here's the salt again. This is non-iodized salt. Depending on how it's labeled, where you get it, they'll have them, side by side on the shelf. One says iodized salt, the other one says non-iodized. This one doesn't say that, but it does say that it does not supply iodide. So therefore, this is non-iodized salt. You do not want to use a rock salt, the stuff you use for ice melt, where you will quickly destroy what you're looking to accomplish with these hides. You can get these anywhere. Walmart, Target, your grocery stores, Dollar General. On average, they're like $1 a canister. So really cheap. For an average sized deer, I would say pick up a dozen of them, because you're going to need probably 4, maybe 5 when you're doing your first coating, and then 4 or 5 again for the second one. Afterwards, you can do a salt bath, which is really just a half a canister per gallon of hot water. Make sure it's hot water because the salt has to dissolve. So you want to mix it up, then let that chimney smoke just invade your camera area. But let that hot water dissolve the salt, then cool it down and put your hide in for that third salt session, I guess you could call it, because you don't want to put the hide in while that water's super hot. So, but if you have any questions about tanning a hide, drop them down in the comments down below, and we'll get back to you. It's a real, like I said, it's an awesome finished product to have. It can last a lifetime, and when it's something as special as your first buck, definitely something to cherish. You'll notice as you're putting this salt down, it'll go from snow white to already pulling and absorbing that moisture, which is what you want to see. You want to get as much of that out of the hide as you can. So you can see there, first canister got about a quarter of the hide. So now obviously when you fold these two sides together, if you're lifting it from this way and flopping it over, yes, obviously all that salt is just going to fall over. But once they're on, pressed together side by side, it'll even out. You just want to make sure though that you've got pretty even coverage on the entire hide before you flip it. Just roll it up like a pumpkin roll. And it will fit in a 5-gallon bucket. Now it looks like rifle season. It is so perfectly still and quiet. There's going to be deer in that tonight. It might be after dark, but they'll be in it. Where's the buck? Venison chili for dinner. I guess we'll give it another go in the morning. Let's get out of the stand, get back to camp. That is so good. And I have an entire crock pot of it, all to myself. Because it's just me here. And I'll admit, it's not very exciting. Does not make for some entertaining times here at camp. And it certainly doesn't work for this video for you guys. So I'm sure you don't want to sit there and watch me eat this delicious bowl of venison chili. But I'm going to do that and check in with you guys later.
He must be a bull. Guess what? The hell is this, a child's size?
And nothing is huge.
Here, Mark, let me help you.
Spent some time talking with Tom. White Brook 85 reports nothing. Said his patience was tested this season. It's crazy because the first day was reminiscent of buck seasons 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It was just one gunshot after the next. Felt good hearing that. Then by day 2, it was nothing like day 1. And by day 3, what was the original Monday opener, it sounded like there was nobody in the woods whatsoever.
Hoping they had one of them little rolled beef roasts, but they didn't have anything. They had them chuck roast. Oh, you're taking a picture of my line. I'm like Julia Child.
I think you're gonna say Julius Caesar. I said he's right back there in the corner.
Yeah, Julius Caesar.
Hail Caesar!
It's a buck, but he's only got 2 on the right side and a spike on the left. I don't see any brow tines. He's just up there kind of milling around. It's 9:30 and this ain't good. Blue sky and sunshine. Temperatures are supposed to hit close to 50 today. I'm hoping on top of the mountain here we hit, low, maybe mid 40s. But either way, it ain't good for this. I got a feeling we're going to lose the majority, if not all of it today, which sucks. So we'll see what happens today. Mark is over in Joel's stand this morning. John's back at camp. I guess we're going to regroup here this afternoon, come up with a game plan. Joel's going to bring Cam up this afternoon, and then we'll give it one last go tomorrow. Season ends, and then we're off to Flintlock. Well, I talked to Mark. He's going in for lunch, so it sounded like a good idea to me. It's a little after 11. Warm up some of that venison chili. In the meantime, on my way back in, pulled the cart out of Stump. I'm going to grab Dreams and Ghost on the way back in as well, so we can ooh and ah, or ugh and oh man, at all the deer that are in here right after we leave and before we get into it. So And pull these cards. Little maintenance.
Check the fluids.
The Uber's gonna be put to work tonight.
Shit, that is. Actually, you should check that after it's warmed up and running. It's got fluid in it. He's ready for another 100,000. Okay, man, the Uber's ready.
Well, less than 3 hours, and 2 or 3 inches of snow is gone. It's a bummer too, because I wanted Cam to be able to hunt tomorrow morning in snow. He's coming up, he wants a doe. Caden has other things going on he wants to do, so he's staying home. Mark and John are going up the mountain now. I'm headed out back for my normal rifle stand and stump.
Now there's a buck.
Non-typical, right there.
It's a drop time.
Yeah, it's a drop time. Non-typical. This is a biggie.
The meat wagon.
It's been a busy year for that Uber.
Yeah. Hello, fellow enthusiasts.
What's going down?
What's the word?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing for me either.
Nothing.
Nothing for me either.
I don't know. Moving at night and that's it. Boy, boy. New hunters, maybe they can kill.
I'm a driver. I can't
How's the
carry a
killing
gun.
going?
I could have brought the
What
20.
do you got there? Well, I'd be
I told you, that thing doesn't leave his hands.
Non-typical. Well, it was in my bag, so, and I didn't pack it because I was in school.
there you go.
So,
That horn goes where you go, right?
yes. It's part of my accessories.
That is your new persona.
Yes.
Any action in the palace?
Nothing. I didn't go up that far.
Oh.
No. This is a real quote that I don't know who made it. So,
That's right, go on your rear end.
okay. Before was, is.
That is deep.
Groovy.
I'm at a loss for words.
Hey, far out, man. Far out.
Can't wait to hear tomorrow's.
Yeah. If it's half as good as today, far out, man. I'm going to remember that tomorrow when I'm sitting in the stand.
Yes, my teacher wrote that on the board. Apparently it is a real quote that someone made. Before was, is.
Is the woman slightly touched, would you say?
Possibly.
I did have 2 doe and your stand almost dead.
Anybody want a little toast?
No, if I got a can.
Is there butter on it? Is there butter on it?
Put butter.
I completely missed that. Like, what is he talking?
Have some-
Butter?
There's some jelly on
A
it.
little bit too quick for me.
You haven't been on the mountain long enough yet.
Yeah, I am slow.
I picked it right up, so I started
Obviously.
chuckling.
Oh, yeah.
You say you almost shot 2 doe today.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
about 3:30, it was coming on its flat down here.
Oh, are you open
Would
the
you
ridge
care for a
stand?
nap?
Yeah.
Your stand.
Yeah, I guess I
That's a
will.
doozy.
Yeah, we need to do something about it.
Yeah.
I got.
That came
Keep that
off
one, I got mine
tree.
here.
Yeah, so I need to replace it. I found out as I was coming
Save
down
land.
though, so.
That's good.
Now,
There.
That's good. Yep.
we had snow, and I looked down, and over
Cheers.
right below
Son of a
me.
gun doing
Yeah,
that.
down over the ridge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the quote of the
And
day.
so I got the knockers up. Too. Look back for this one.
Join the
It's
party.
going on. It's starting coming up.
Ooh, you know
to
what?
the side of the stand now.
If he's
Okay.
working over there, we can get a quick game in.
Almost to the stand.
Right up into the food plot.
But the other one's coming up on the other side of the stand.
See, that's what the 2 buck did to me when I got mine. They
I'm-
split.
I'm sitting on the bench. I got my gun, but she had me pegged, this one, and I can't get around to shoot the doe.
Yeah.
So they
I'll
both.
let you set in the
They
winter
both got
season.
jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The meanest, Mr. Cogburn. Let us try LT Quinn. He brings in his prisoner's blood. There you go. Monster by.
I wish I could do something with this stuff.
Yeah, well, you're just about ready to make a real move here. I know don't play dumb with me.
If only you saw this junk.
If only I'm going about pretty real quick. I know you're about ready to lay the law down here. Here they come. See, I knew what was going on. You don't put stuff like that down. unless
I've been waiting for 6 or 7 rounds now. Well, you're right. It is this side of the table that works.
30, 40.
Look at this. Look at this. I have something to show you.
Whenever possible, age the deer with the hide on.
That's right, by the way. Let me double that.
I read that too, and I don't know about that.
You are cooking for the mob, and I'm the godfather.
Godfather.
Bless this meal.
You
You're-
will kiss my ring.
Your daughter's getting married tomorrow. You have to grant me a wish.
Now, all right, just one.
Yep.
A little Italian night, huh?
60.
Or the baguettes.
Could you all just be quiet for a second? I'm adding my point.
Yes, Godfather.
It can't be that much.
Oh, you can't count the 10.
95. Who's your daddy? Who's your granddaddy? Who's your godfather?
What are we at?
I'm sorry.
We're babbling.
I'm sorry. I had become exuberant over my position. There's something wrong with this kid.
Not
You
now.
put that on that internet, I'm gonna kick your ass.
John, I saw you gobbling on the last
I
video.
go up to E-Card next year and I have all these people come, I see you.
You're gonna walk up to you.
Gobbler.
You're gonna walk up to you. Go, oh! You'll be like, what the hell is wrong?
I'll be glad. That damn Chris with that camera. Stick that camera up his rear end.
Are you still surgically working?
Yes.
Give me that thing. I'll have that off. I'll cut the finger off.
I told him to cut it off on the right.
Oh, right there. You ain't got to work.
Hey, look, who left this little morsel of a sliver of coconut? All right, well, it is the last hurrah. I am going to fill my antlered tag with the /6, and young Cameron is going to fill his antlerless tag with the /6. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You've already got a buck and a doe with the 243. It's time for the next caliber.
No. I'm gonna break my shoulder or something.
So Joel is sitting over in the ridge just to see what he sees. Mark and John are on standby for Uber premium service tonight. And yeah.
I brought you all here today for a heartwarming and very, very deep poetry that I have made in my stand. So, please take your seats and we shall begin. And we shall begin. I woke up for buck season with a start and got out of bed with a big fart. I went to the kitchen to get a snack, but in those we very much lack. I got suited up to have the door, but then it started to pour. I walked back inside and sat on the couch, and then realized I forgot I had food in my pouch. I pulled out a sandwich and a cookie, but forgot to pack pie like a big rookie. I went to get a piece of apple pie, but then I started to cry. I saw that there was none there, so then I just took a pear. I was so mad that there was no pie, so I ran out the door where the rain would lie. I ran to the old and wet stand and grabbed on the ladder with my right hand. I sat for a while, not getting wet, because there's a roof on top of my head. I sat for 5 hours, not seeing a thing. It finally got dark, and my phone started to ring. I thought it was Uncle Mark saying he got a deer, but then I remembered all he does is drink beer.
There you go, touche.
It was actually my mom saying come home, but then I got hit in the big dome. While I was getting up from the stand, I fell off where I could not land. I then hit my head on a branch, and my tears flowed out like a bottle of ranch. I walked back to the camp where I call home, wanting my friends to say, "What did you see?" But I was alone.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you.
Wait.